Chinese medicine sees cravings as a manifestation of internal imbalances that the body is trying to regulate through our behavior and often fails to regulate. In this video, we will present the root cause of the most common types of cravings, explain the internal mechanism, and also how to manage it in a healthy way. General cravings for large quantity of food was called by ancient Chinese 消谷善饥, which literally means eliminating food and being frequently hungry. This is a condition that is commonly seen in people who have stomach fire. Stomach fire is a condition that we see more commonly in male than female, and especially in people around 30s and 40s. In the clinic, I see this situation most of the time in manual workers who have more muscular body or maybe a large belly, but generally a strong body. People with stomach fire tend to be very energetic, but also they may have stomach conditions and they may have a dry mouth. They also get rise of fire easily, especially mouth ulcers, acne, and sore throat. When they catch a cold, they tend to develop high-grade fever, but also recover very quickly. People with stomach fire should avoid food that have a hot nature, and especially red meat, alcohol, dark chocolate, and also chili. Deep-fried, barbecued, and baked food tend to get warmer through these methods, so we should limit this method of cooking. Sufficient consumption of green vegetables and fruits, either raw or cooked, is essential to manage stomach fire. Drinking large quantities of water can be helpful, but be careful about avoiding icy drinks. Green tea is also cold in nature, so this can be a very good way to cool down the body and cool down the stomach fire. Cravings for sweet and oily products such as snacks, sweet, chocolates, ice creams, chips, crisps, etc. is generally a sign of spleen deficiency. Spleen deficiency is a weakness of the metabolic and the digestive system. Essentially, when we have this difficulty to process nutrients from food, there is lack of resources in the body. We call this lack of resources qi and blood deficiency in Chinese medicine. In order to compensate for this lack of resources, the body is trying to look for energy-rich food, but this energy-rich food will impair the metabolic and digestive system, which create then a vicious circle. Please check our video on spleen deficiency if you want to know more about this condition and how it can be managed. Cravings for pungent and spicy products, which include spices but also alcohol, tobacco, and some recreational products, is generally a sign of qi constraint or qi stagnation. Qi constraint is a state of stress and emotional constraint that is manifested in chest tightness, pain on the side of the body, upper back tightness, trapezius area, blocked throat, and also stomach distension. So when we are stressed and have negative emotions, our body tends to stagnate and get blocked, and therefore craves for pungent and spicy products that will help to move things, break the stagnation, and create more movement in the body. So these pungent products can be useful in the short term, but the problem is they are drying and they tend to consume blood. So blood is the basis of a healthy and smooth neurological system. So you can see that they can be counterproductive on the long term. Please check our video on 8 ways to move qi and manage stress to learn more healthy way of managing qi constraints. Cravings for salty food and salt in general are associated with kidney deficiency. And again here, excessive consumption of salt can damage the kidney, creating a vicious circle. Craving for hot food with a hot nature are generally a sign of coldness in the body, that the body is trying to balance. And cravings for food with a cold nature is generally a sign of fire and heat in the body. In conclusion, Cravings are manifestations of stomach fire, spleen deficiency, and other imbalances in the body. Following our cravings is generally counterproductive and can lead to more damage. So the best way is to understand the root cause of these cravings and adapting our lifestyle to regulate the imbalances that are the root cause of the cravings. My name is Yoann Birling. I'm a clinician, lecturer and researcher in Chinese medicine. We're going to upload videos on health, Chinese medicine and psychology weekly, so please subscribe to the channel. Like this video if you did like it, and take care.